Week 14 predictions. Oh boy. We only got 4 more weeks of the regular season left after this week. And I'm not happy about it at all. I wish it was going a lot slower. But anyway, last week I actually had one of my worst weeks so far, but I still had a decent score. I had a 8-8 score, which actually brings me up to a 125 to 68 to 1 record. And I kind of hope that we can get back up and going, just like getting maybe 9 or 10 of the games right, maybe something like that. Also, we got 4 teams on a bye week this week, including my favorite team, the New England Patriots, the 49ers, the Panthers, and the Giants. So, to all those teams, have a nice week off. Except for you, Giants. Fuck you. But anyway, let's get right into this. Cowboys and Lions. This one going to be a pretty fun game to watch. Obviously, both of these teams actually played on Thanksgiving last week. The Lions lost 31-24 against the Packers, and the Cowboys won 31-28 against the Chiefs. And honestly, I kind of think the Cowboys are going to win this game. Obviously, the Cowboys, the last few times they've played the Lions, they've squeaked it out, I guess. I think the last one I remember, like, off the top of my head was that regular season game where the Lions went for, I think it was like a 4th down, like 3 or 4 times in a row, something like that. I don't even know. Or they went for like a 2-point conversion. Like, I don't remember exactly, but I remember they ran the same play like 4 times or whatever. And yeah, I kind of just feel like the Cowboys are gonna win this. They've been a up and down team this year, but also the Lions have been riddled with injuries. It's kind of like how they were last season. So I'm going to have to go with the Cowboys here for the win. Titans and Browns. To be completely honest, just give me the Browns on this one. Browns are going to be playing at home. And also, I just think they're a better team right now. The Titans, they've only had 1 win this season. And if I remember correctly, they lost they lost pretty bad to the Jaguars, 25-3. So, yeah, I ain't got no hope for the Titans right now, so give me the Browns for that win. Seahawks and Falcons. This one is going to be weird. Obviously, the Seahawks, they won 26-0 against the Vikings last week, while the Falcons, they actually, I believe they lost. Yeah, they lost to the Jets 27-24. Don't know how you lose to the Jets like that, but also at the same time, I mean, I can kind of see it from the Falcons. They have been a weird team this year, and I kind of feel like the Seahawks are the better team, so I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks for the win here. They have just looked really, really good so far. Colts and Jaguars. Man, the Colts, they lost 2 in a row last week. Let me see here. They lost to the Texans by 4 points. And we had the Jaguars, like I just mentioned, with the Titans game. They won 25-3. So, yeah, I kind of feel like the Jaguars are probably going to get the win here. It's being played in their home, and also it has finally come to the point where I feel like I am not going to be able to pick the Colts to win because they have lost the last 2 games in a row, and it does seem like they are kind of collapsing right now. So give me the Jaguars for the win here. Commanders and the Vikings. I just mentioned the Vikings as they lost to the Seahawks in a very bad game. And then also the Commanders. They had a very, very close game with the Broncos as they lost 27-26 in overtime. And that literally only came down to a 2-point conversion, pretty much. I kind of have more faith in the Commanders team right now. And I have them winning here. I know the Vikings, they've been kind of weird this season. Only a few games have really looked good for them. And the Commanders, I know they've also been having an up and down season. They look a lot worse than how they did last year. But I kind of just feel like the Commanders have a better team here, so they would be able to win this one fairly easily. Bengals and Bills. To be completely honest, I really don't know who I really wanted to pick here. The Bills won 26-7 against the Steelers, and the Bengals won 32-14 against the Ravens. Obviously, the Bengals are going to have, I believe, 3 more days of rest compared to the Bills, just because, obviously, the Bengals played on Thanksgiving. The Bills played on Sunday. So, I kind of feel like the Bengals might be able to actually squeak out the win here. Obviously, it's being played in Buffalo, so that might be a little bit of a challenge. But also at the same time, the Bengals, with Joe Burrow back, they've already looked a little better than how they have. And also with Jamar Chase, too, it's looking pretty good. I know that T. Higgins is, I think, still out as of right now. I know he was injured during the Patriots game 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I believe. At this point. And I do hope he gets better as soon as possible and everything. But even without T. Higgins, they've been pretty decent. And you could see that from their last game. So I'm definitely going to have to go with the Bengals here for the win. Saints and Buccaneers. This one's going to be a fun game, I would say. Obviously, Buccaneers are going to be playing this one at home. And they're going up against a rival in the Saints. But the Saints aren't fucking good at all. So I'm going to have to go with the Buccaneers here for that win because, oh boy. That Saints team is not looking at its best right now, but I know that they've been looking a little better in the last few weeks. But as of right now, the Buccaneers, they definitely have the better team. So I'm going to have to go with them with the win. Steelers and Ravens. To be completely honest, I don't know. Obviously, the Ravens, they lost, and the Steelers, they lost. But at least the Ravens put up more points. I kind of feel like the Ravens will get the win here. Definitely will be a close game just because it is a AFC North showdown, but I do feel like the Ravens would be able to squeak out this win. I know that Lamar Jackson didn't have his best game last week. Also, Aaron Rodgers really didn't have much. Did he play last week? Did Rodgers play last week? I completely forgot if he played last week or not. I'm gonna assume that he did. He just didn't look good. But if it was Mason Rudolph, then oops. But I definitely have the Ravens here winning, but definitely going to be a close one. Yeah, he did play in Buffalo, but he definitely had one of his worst games. He only had like 117 passing yards, no touchdowns, and no interceptions. But man, that's way too little yards for Aaron Rodgers. Dolphins and Jets. We're gonna see the Jets in their Gotham uniforms this week for the rivalries. Might have to find the logo for that too, just so I can have it in the video. But I kind of feel like the Dolphins are gonna win this one. They're just the better team, and also if I believe correctly, they already won against the Jets earlier this season. I'm not exactly too sure when they played, but I'll make sure. Well, there's the Bills and Jets. Dolphins and Colts. I'm just looking real quick. Don't mind me. Dolphins, Bills. Where are ya? Yeah, they did play. They actually played on Sunday Night Football in, I believe, week 4. Yeah. And there, the Dolphins won 27-21. And I kind of feel like that will be the same case here. The Dolphins will probably win this game. It probably will be close. And also, too, it is being played in New Jersey this time. So, yeah, I'm still going to have to go with the Dolphins, but I feel like it might be a closer game than that first one. Broncos and Raiders. Just give me the Broncos here because the Raiders are so ass this season. And plus the Broncos are actually looking really friggin' good right now. And just one last thing before I go to the next thing. I believe in Bo Nix. Rams and Cardinals. The Rams lost last week to the friggin' Carolina Panthers. And the Cardinals, they lost by 3 points to the Buccaneers. So at least they had a pretty close game there. And honestly, I'm not too sure who could win this game just because after what I saw with the Rams and the Panthers, I don't even know anymore. Because I thought I literally said last week that the Rams were the best team in the NFL. Then they lose to the fucking Panthers, who the Patriots absolutely shit on. So I don't know what the fuck is going on at this point. But I'm still going to have to go with the Rams winning here. They still have a better team than the Cardinals. I'm sorry, Cardinals fans, but it's true. The Rams just have a better team, and they're definitely getting bounced back from that loss that they had. I almost said win, but it was a loss. The Bears versus the Packers. This is their first meeting this season, and I know they'll have one more before the end of it. And honestly, I kind of feel like the Packers are going to win this one, just because obviously it's being played in Green Bay. And also, this game has a lot of implications to it now. So, I think the Packers are definitely going to be playing their hardest to try to win this game. Because if they do, they become number 1 in the NFC. So, give me the Packers here. Texans and Chiefs. The Chiefs, obviously, they lost on Thanksgiving. And the Texans, they won by 4. And to be completely honest, I'm not too sure how this game's going to go. But I still have the Chiefs winning it. And that's only because they're playing at home. And Kansas City, that place gets loud, dude. It's going to probably affect the the Texans a lot. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs here for the win. And last but not least, we have the Eagles and the Chargers. And honestly, after what I saw with the Eagles, I kind of feel like the Chargers might win this one. Not exactly too sure why, but I definitely feel like the Chargers can win this one. It's being played in their home, but obviously the last few weeks with the Eagles, they have not looked the best. And obviously it is starting to affect the team. You can tell. And I do hope they could get a few more wins, but as of right now, I kind of feel like the Chargers might have a better team than what the Eagles have as of right now. So that's why I'm going with the Chargers. So for my little recap, I have the Cowboys over the Lions, the Browns over the Titans, the Seahawks over the Falcons, the Jaguars over the Colts, the Commanders over the Vikings, the Bengals over the Bills, Buccaneers over the Saints, Ravens over the Steelers, Dolphins over the Jets, Broncos over the Raiders, Rams over the Cardinals, Packers over the Bears, Chiefs over the Texans, and the Chargers over the Eagles. I hope you guys like, subscribe, comment, do really whatever you want to do, and I do hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one, so I'll see you then.